The Tennessee football Vols did it again, stealing the national recruiting headlines. Already earlier in the week, they landed commitments from 2 4-stars and 1 5-star. Today, 2 more big-time commitments, one from JUCO and one a 5-star out of Florida. They've been stealing national college football recruiting headlines all week, which makes it, yes, the perfect time to bring in a national sports radio host, that being Clay Travis out of Nashville, Tennessee, to talk all things Vols and recruiting.
Look, I mean, to string 3 guys in a row like this, as sought after as these recruits were, it's certainly exciting and a good omen as things continue for Tennessee. It's nice to get some of the big guys in the boat early.
The boat wasn't full because after 3 big commits early in the week, on Thursday, 2 more big fish jumped in. That being the nation's top-ranked JUCO running back Tyon Evans and 5-star linebacker Terrence Lewis. With those commits, Tennessee jumped Clemson for the 4th spot in the class of 2021 national rankings. But as Outkick the Coverage national radio host Clay Travis reminds, this is 2020 and early at that.
I think you have to be pleased if you're Tennessee while also recognizing it's early in the season. Certainly it's a really difficult season with the Oklahoma game on the schedule and the 3 typical traditional tough rivals in the SEC. I think the likelihood is Tennessee's probably looking at an 8-4 type season. But if they can kind of continue this momentum, it definitely starts to build on a national level. I try not to get too focused. I tell people the same thing. Don't get too focused on individual player recruits. Look at the overall trend lines, and the overall trend lines are pretty good right now.
How much better in your eyes is the SEC if Tennessee is also running hot?
I think it's a key, right? I mean, we know the SEC West over the last decade or so has been very strong with Alabama, Auburn, LSU, all kind of taking their time at the top of the pyramid, right? You look at the SEC East. Really, Georgia and Florida both trended down at the same time that Tennessee did, which is how Vanderbilt ended up winning 9 games in the conference. And so it's important, I think, for Tennessee, Florida, and Georgia to all be good. Look, it's been a down cycle for the Vols, there's no doubt. But historically, the winningest program in the SEC is Alabama. The second winningest program is Tennessee. It's time for Tennessee to get back to what they've done historically.
Encouraging words for Bighorns, that is for sure. Clay seems to think, like most in the SEC, Tennessee trending at the very least in the right direction. He did reiterate to me he does not at all miss the Butch Jones era, saying, quote, he felt like the program was always on the verge of a complete collapse when Butch Jones was at the helm.